Hi everybody, it's Liz here from Warrnambool in Victoria, wishing you all a happy new year. It's the 2nd of January today and I can't believe that we're into 2014 already. Today's video answers a question I've been asked about what to do with your blog once you've written it. Now there are many ways of getting your blog out there into the World Wide Web to get noticed by other people, but today's video is about how you ping it to certain sites so it goes out quite quickly. And this is something I do for every time I write a blog. I do this. This is one of the things I do to get it out there. All right, let's start. All right, so first of all, we'll go over to my blog. Here we are. And the one I'm going to ping today is the one I've written about the difference between your Facebook homepage and your Facebook timeline. Okay, so this is the one I want people to read. Okay, it's got my video on there and everything as well. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to I'll show you 4 of the things that I usually do to ping it out there. All right, first of all, here's something called Blog Pinger or Pingates. Pingates is something that's very quick and easy. All right, so first of all, you put your title of your blog in here, which I've already done. I actually pinged this by mistake before. And then you put your URL in. And if you've got a blog RSS feed, you put that in there as well. I haven't got one at the moment. I'm investigating that at them, to see what that's all about. Then it says to send the pings, so you press send pings, and then go down here, and they ask you to put this little bit of code on your blog, somewhere on your blog, so that they can track your pings. All right, I'll show you how to do that in a minute. All right, so that's been done. That was easy. The next one is another one I use is Ping-O-Matic, and here's another one that updates the different search engines that you've added something to your blog. So you put your title again, you put your URL, and down here it says you can check them all, you can just select them. Okay, so I've just checked them all, and then you send the pings. Okay, I did that one before too. The next one is FeedShark. These are all free, by the way. You don't have to pay for these, so that's even better. All right, so I'll actually do this one here. So my blog title is, so I'll go back to my Word document. On my Word document, every time I write a blog, I put the name of the blog and I put the links to it, okay, on a Word document so that I've always got them. So here's my URL. So I'm going to put that in here. And then I'm going to write here, it'll come up. Oh, it's not going to come up, is it? No. So instead of writing it all again, I'll Control copy. It is rather a long title. Okay, if you've got a podcast URL and it allows you to put all that in. Alright, so I've selected these because I haven't got an RSS feed, so I didn't worry about those, and I haven't got a podcast, okay, at the moment. So I just checked all those. These are the ones that will be pinged to say, hey, Liz has put another post up, check it out. Okay, so what you need to do there is you have to put in this code. Okay, you must tick this and go ping my blog, chomp chomp. Okay, see what's happening up here. Hopefully it goes through all right. Yes, and you said proceed to step 3, which is putting this bit of code on your blog post so it can track your pings. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to do that. Right, so for ease, I use Notepad, or don't use a WordPress. Sometimes in the blogs it's better to use Notepad or something similar because it copies over to the WordPress site easier than if you did something on the Word document. So I always do this. Now here are the 2 codes, the Pingates one and the Shark one here. Now those 2 bits I've just put in for ease. That's just code for space. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy that, Control C. I'm going to go back over to my back office. Here it is. Here's my back office here, and I've decided to put it right down the bottom. Okay, So you click on the text one, and here comes up all the gobbledygook. This gobbledygook is all the code, HTML code, that you don't have to have a heart attack about. It's you know, it's all happening. And look, I've already got it in here. So you just paste it in here, okay? And that's space, that's a space. What you do, never ever forget to update everything you've done here, because this has already been published and I don't want to muck it around too much. I'll show you what it looks like. So you go back over here to visual, and right down the bottom here it should come up as pin gates and hyper smash. Okay, that's how it comes up. So that shows that you've got their code on your blog. So if you go over to the main blog again, here it is. This is what people see when they click on your post, and there it is down there. Okay, that's what it looks like. So they're asking you to do that, and that's not very hard. All right, the next one I go to is Social Monkee. Social Monkee is brilliant. I've been a member of this for quite a while now, and you can do it as a free member, and you can and it's called premium, and you submit up to 3 URLs a day to 100 social bookmarking sites, and they do that for you, and they do it slowly so it looks like it's natural. They don't just do it all at once. Okay, so I decided to become the next level up. I'm an ambassador. Okay, so I get an extra few URLs that it goes out to. All right, so you click submit URL, come down here, and you put your URL in here. I've already done that. Okay, and it checks it out. It just takes a little time to say yes, keep going. If you've already submitted it, it will tell you that. Okay. Now the next bit is here. You put your title in. Now on Social Monkee, you need to know how to spin things. Now spinning things means you submit different words, exchange different words or homonyms or whatever it is with some of the words that you've already got, so that the work can go out in different versions. But you must remember that when you're spinning things, you need to use these curly brackets. In Social Monkee, they use curly brackets. In some of the other programs, it comes up with square brackets as well, and use either and or, but Social Monkee needs the curly ones. So what I've done here is I've already done this. The difference between your Facebook homepage and your Facebook timeline, very long. All right, you want to put a different version of that heading. You insert a vertical line. Okay. Then my next version is, what is the difference between your Facebook homepage and timeline? And then I put another vertical line in, and I put a different version, Facebook homepage and timeline differences. Now these are my keywords, so you try and keep your keywords in each of the versions. Now it says it must be spun, use at least 3 up to 20 versions. If you want to keep going to do 20 versions of that, that's fine. I'm not today. Then you have to write a little bit of a description in here. It doesn't have to be really long, and when you spin your article, spin your little description, it can come out in lots and lots of different ways, so that it's fresh. Each time it's submitted to these sites, it's a different description. I'm going to show you how I do it. Now there are many spinning articles, spinning programs out there on the web, but I've had this one for a long time now. It's called Rapid Rewriter. Okay, and it comes up with something slightly different, but I do all my posts in here, all my blurbs in this one, and I'm about to show you how to do it. So what I've done was, I've done this little, in this post aimed at helping Facebook novices, I explain the basic difference between your Facebook homepage and timeline. Facebook can be very confusing to novices. In fact, as it changes so frequently, there is always something to learn. That's my first version. Then I put that little vertical line in, very important. And then my second version is, are you confused about the difference between your Facebook timeline and homepage? In this post and video, I aim to help you distinguish between the two. Okay, I've only got 2. You can go and put more. But to make things more interesting, these programs such as Rapid Rewriter, you can actually change the words. So if you double click on it, it comes up with different words. Then I'll just go spin. So I can go in this post aimed at helping Facebook novices, or in this post geared at. Now that doesn't make sense, so I'll take that out. So I'll put aimed at, and I'll put geared towards. See, there's a little line, but you have to put the line in between. Rapid Rewriter uses square brackets. I need the curly ones, so I just have to go through and do this. And this is because I'm using it for Social Monkee. They want the curly brackets. In this post, aimed at or geared towards, get rid of that, at. Helping is another one I can double click. Nope. Novices. Hasn't got anything in it either, but I'm going to put my own in. I'm going to go novices, vertical line. Newbies is a common word. Vertical line. And I could also put beginners. Curly bracket, and you put the curly bracket at the beginning of the 3 words that you want to interchange. I explain, here's another one. You try and do as many as you can. I clarify. Demonstrate. Alright, there's 3 there, that'll do. The basic difference. Okay, so I'll go back and do curly brackets. The basic difference between your Facebook homepage and timeline. Now I don't want to actually change this too much because these are my keywords. Okay, so I'll try and leave that there. Facebook can be very confusing. Perplexing is a good one. Puzzling. Okay, they're all fine. Now, just for the sake of this, video, I'm going to leave those square brackets in, just to show you what happens. To novices, well, novices again, I'm just going to copy this again. Control copy. And paste that in again there. In fact, as it changes so frequently, yeah, there's lots here. Okay, there's 4 there that would make sense to me. I'm going to spin those. As it changes so frequently, so often, so regularly, so repeatedly. Curly brackets. There is always something to learn. There is always... Sometimes it comes up with good ones. Always. Constantly, something to learn. There is. That'll do me this time. Okay. Don't worry about the colours changing. It just tells you that something's wrong. Something to learn. Okay, so that this is going to be now. It's going to put out each time they put out one of these explanations about what my post's about. It's going to use different words, which means it's keeping your stuff fresh on the internet, and there's no repeats. Google doesn't like you to have the same stuff out everywhere. So that's my first one, and you can see that there'll be lots of different combinations of words there that will still make sense. So this next one is, are you confused? All right, let's see what they say about confused. Are you bewildered? Baffled? I'll do. About the difference between the homepage. In this post and video, I aim. I wonder if they've got anything for that. I propose. got to make sense. That'll do me. And here's another one. I propose to help, assist. Assist you, distinguish, assist you, help you. I propose to help or assist you. That doesn't make sense. In distinguishing between the two. Alright, now you save your project. Alright, now what I do here, I take this, Control C, I go and put it into Social Monkee here. Okay. Further down here, oh, you've got to put your tags. I'm going to put that in lifestyle. Tag Facebook. Okay. Now it's going to drip feed over 9 days. You can change all this. You can do it over 2 weeks, but it looks more natural if people want to read your post. The information is not going to go out to all of those places at once that they send them to. It's going to drip feed over time. Okay. Now down here's where you can preview and submit it. Alright, now see how it says what's the difference between your Facebook homepage and timeline. That looks good. I've just got Facebook here. In this post geared towards helping people explain the difference, it makes sense. But see how, because I haven't done the curly brackets, it turns up with those in. Okay. And also, I have left this in here. It's coming up as well. So to fix that, you just go back up here. I forgot to tell you this. You've got to put in, because you've got two different versions, you need to put the curly bracket in at the beginning and the curly bracket in right at the end. And you need to now go and fix up your square brackets. So that's a good thing about this, because you know, sometimes when you press the button to submit things, as it's going, you think, oh no, there's a mistake, and it's too late. So you've got to pay attention to detail, and you've got to keep looking and checking. And alright, so I wasn't pleased with that one, so you just go preview again and you watch how it changes. There you are, it changes. You get towards helping other. I clarified the basic difference between Facebook homepage and type. Facebook can be very confusing to beginners. In fact, it can be something to learn. Oops, now look, that one hasn't got a capital. I'll go back here and just do that. So I'm happy with that one. I preview about 4 or 5 times just to make sure that each version makes sense. To assist you. To assist you. Just put a gap in there. Preview again, it'll change again. So all these different, okay. And I'm happy that they all make sense and they're easy to read. So after I've done that, I go submit to 100 sites. All right, everybody, then that's the end of that. I think I lost a bit of sound there, but it's a long video and I didn't want to have to do it again. So thank you very much. I hope this has helped clear up how to ping your blog post to get it out there into the world, so that people can have a look at your site and maybe join you and learn from you in the future. All right then, take care. Bye for now.